Welcome, everyone, to the Hecate's Doorway podcast. Welcome back.
Welcome. Hopefully y'all been having a good time since the last time y'all heard us.
Or not. I hope you had a shitty time.
No, they need a good time.
They need this.
How about this? They get the data they deserve. How about that? That's better.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're back. Shit's been going pretty cool.
Yeah. Brandon lost one of his masks.
Oh,
it
yeah.
disappeared.
Not that anyone knows, because we don't... Someday we're going to have to start recording this shit.
That'd be funny.
Oh, yeah. Cheddar Goblin in the house.
Yeah, it stole one of his Michael Myers masks.
I think it stole something else, too, but I can't remember. Leave cheese out for your Cheddar Goblins, people. That's all I can tell you.
Yep. You gotta pay the cheese tax.
Yeah, the fucking Cheddar Goblin's gonna come and steal your shit until he eventually comes and steals your testicles.
Oof, not good.
Or
not
your
good.
ovaries.
Oh no, even worse. Yeah, what's today's episode about, Brandon?
Today's episode is an old unsolved mystery.
Ooh.
We're going back to those, because those are kind of fun.
Spooky.
It's the story of who put Bella in the Wych Elm.
What's a witch elm?
It's a tree.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Spelt W-Y-C-H. I'm pretty sure that was just the old way of spelling witch, though. I imagine it must have had something to do with, like, old lore. Yeah, I didn't look into why they called it the Wych Elm. I'm sorry, okay?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, this one's a strange one. Pretty interesting, though. I've always been kind of interested in this one.
Yeah.
We'll just see if y'all are interested in it, too, I guess. So, just for preview, this is just about people that find a dead body in a tree and can't figure out who the fuck she is or who the fuck put her there.
Nice.
Nice. So, let's start with the discovery.
Cool.
On April 18th, 1943, in Worcestershire, England, 4 boys, Robert Hart, Thomas Willits, Bob Farmer, which is... that can't be a real name. My name's Bob Farmer.
Maybe the farmer is probably what he did for a living. That's why he was farmer.
My name's Bob. I'm a farmer. Well, he's a kid. I think he's like fucking 12 or something. But I mean, I guess farms do use child labor, so.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Or Fred Payne. What do you think he did for a living?
Probably an orphan.
You are nothing but pain. That or his dad's like a fucking lawyer.
That too.
Anyway, the 4 boys discovered the remains of an unknown woman in the trunk of a wych elm tree in the Hagley estate belonging to Lord Cobham near Witchbury Hill.
Ah. So we already have a suspect.
Not well, we do. We'll get into that.
But he's rich, so he doesn't count.
You know, he wasn't a part of the suspects. I didn't put that together till now, but it probably was a fucking rich douchebag. But spoilers, we'll get into suspects later.
You dumbass.
I was a typical American. I didn't suspect the rich. He could do no wrong. He was rich. So, the boys were on the property looking for birds' nests. They were looking for eggs, because I guess...
They need breakfast.
No, I looked into it a little bit just because I was curious, because one source said they were looking for nests, one source said they were poaching, but they were poaching eggs, not cooking, poaching the eggs. They were, I guess you sold them. I don't know, man. I think this is like Great Depression time.
They're trying to do a scam. Okay.
Oh wait, well this is in America though, never mind.
Yeah, this is England.
Yeah, they didn't go through that, did they?
Nah, this is also... during the war.
During the... actually, yeah, this was during the war. So they're looking for birds' nests, looking for eggs, when Bob Farmer climbed up in the wych elm to look for eggs. Because, you know, nice hollow dead tree, good place to find some eggs.
Yeah.
When he looked down in the trunk and discovered a skull. At first he assumed it was an animal skull, until he noticed the tufts of long hair still attached to it and the human teeth.
Oh no.
Why is it always kids finding this shit, man?
They're the ones that always going exploring.
I guess so, yeah.
That's why they're always traumatized.
That's why we have generations of fucking I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna go really dark there.
Dumbass.
But this episode's already dark enough, so let's just... Actually, it's not that dark.
No, it could be darker.
It's just regular-ass murder. We've heard about it before.
It's like we're having a mocha.
Right?
We're not having dark roast or plain coffee. It's just mocha.
It's like straight black. This is a fucking...
Cappuccino.
I just blinked there for a second. I was thinking...
You good there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you awake?
I will be here in a minute.
Jesus, man.
I just need a little bit of pep and get a little zooted.
Want me to kick you in the balls?
No, I'm just gonna do a fucking little key bump.
Key bump? Okay. Yeah. Like Holmes. Fuck.
Alright, everybody, let's go!
He didn't do drugs, he's just dumb. Since they were on the land illegally, they put the skull back in the tree and left the scene.
Illegally.
Ooh. None of the boys intended on telling anyone about what they had found, but Thomas Willets eventually decided to tell his parents what they found.
Narc.
Bitch.
Fucking narc, dude. He fucking ratted
someone
on
had
him.
to tell him.
Yeah, I mean, someone did have to tell him at some point.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a fucking human skeleton in a tree on this rich guy's property.
Yeah.
Definitely not the rich guy who did it, though.
Oh, definitely not.
No, he's Lord Cobham.
Yeah, yeah.
You think Lord Cobham did something?
It's the Lord of Hams.
And cobs.
And cobs.
And cobs.
So corn.
Corn and ham.
Ham corn. Corn ham.
Corn ham, dude. Lord of Corn Ham.
When police arrived, they had found an almost complete skeleton inside the tree, as well as a shoe, a gold wedding ring, and fragments of clothing, as well as still having pieces of hair attached to it. The skull also had a clean dental pattern.
Clear.
Oh, clear.
Clear.
So, she was pretty good, too. She's pretty rich.
No, that just means that she had, like, this is England, after all, but she had, like, fucked up teeth.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, quite the opposite of having good teeth, apparently.
Oh, okay. With some irregularities in the in her bottom teeth, police also found the remains of a hand by the tree.
Yeah, they fucking lobbed her hand off, bro.
Hey, guess they're gonna get the whole body there. They get 95% and just left the last of it.
Can't fit this hand. That hand is gonna come back later to the most fucking stupid ass theory.
Oh, nice.
Which apparently was a legit theory.
Of course. They always are.
The body was sent to and examined by James Webster. Webster had determined that the body was female, about 5 feet tall.
Wait, isn't that the dude that wrote the dictionary?
That's Merriam-Webster.
Ah, okay. I'm down.
5 feet tall, in her mid-30s, and had been dead for at least 18 months. So, a little over a fucking year in the tree.
Damn.
He also determined that the time of death had been before October of 1941.
Damn.
A section of taffeta, a plain woven fabric made from silk or other soft imported threads, was found in her mouth. I assume that means it was like fancy fabric.
Probably.
This, to Webster, suggested possible death by suffocation. Webster also deduced that the body had to have been placed in the trunk shortly after death, as the tree's measurements wouldn't have allowed her body to fit in after rigor mortis had set in. So, yeah, basically, the tree was a very tight fit, and she had to have been put in there immediately after death, because if she was all stiff and dead, she wouldn't have fit.
Yeah, plus the body will start to expand.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Gases and shit.
That too, yeah, so. Dead tree.
Dead tree.
Dead tree.
Dead tree.
Dead tree.
Dead tree.
Tree dead? No. Dead tree.
Dead tree. Tree dead.
Tree is probably dead now.
Tree tree?
Tree tree? Tree on tree violence?
Fuck. The police had enough evidence to put together an idea of what the Jane Doe may have looked like. The sheer number of missing persons reports that were issued during World War II made the task of finding which one might be her provided very difficult. Even cross-referencing reports in the region the body was found and contacting other dentists in the area to check with their dental records proved to get them nowhere.
So I guess there was just a shitload of missing people back then.
Yeah, people trying to dodge drafts and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Probably also whatever raids are going on from the Germans and the Axis powers.
Yeah, sad times, bro.
Yeah. Sometime in late December of 1943, a phrase was written on the wall in Upper Dean Street, Birmingham, which said, "Who put Little Bell down the Witching Elm?"
Lubella.
Lubella. Okay,
Lubella.
So this gave investigators at the very least a name to work with. This too was a dead end. The graffiti message, "Who put Bella in the Witching Elm," was since shown up several more times in the following years, but no concrete answers have been established.
That's the part that I think makes me the most curious about this.
Yeah.
Is that's obviously written by someone who knows what's going on here. Like, how often are we going to find bodies in trees, you know?
Yeah.
Especially such a specific tree. So it's not like it was just a coincidence. I don't think that could possibly be a coincidence.
No, someone put it there. Someone's trying to give the police. Maybe it was a killer.
It could have been.
They're just trying to leave clues.
Granted, I don't know how publicized this was.
True.
Because this was a little bit after the body was found. So anyone could just make up a name and know that their body was found in a witch elm and go from there. It could also be someone... Well, no. If they know who the victim was, they probably would have came out if they wanted, like, something for it. So it was either just prank bro...
Yeah. It's just a prank, bro.
Someone taunting police.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, that is where the story ends. As we stated in the beginning, this is an unsolved mystery. We still don't know who the fuck she was or who the fuck did it. Probably Lord Pigcorn. Corn Pig.
Hey.
Man who invented the corn and ham dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a couple of theories. And for some reason, they're all fucking stupid.
Of course.
There's not a single good theory in this entire story. This first one is probably the most plausible.
Yeah.
The rest are all fucked. So, theory 1 is it was a sex worker named Bella.
Okay. The usual theory everyone always comes up with at first.
Mm-hmm. So, according to this theory, in 1944, an unnamed sex worker filed a police report claiming that another sex worker known as Bella, who usually worked on the Hagley Road, had gone missing 3 years prior. Though there seems to be nothing to authenticate this claim, no identity to the woman who filed the report, and no reason as to why it took her 3 years to report Bella missing, other than probably the fact that she was a sex worker. So, yeah, that theory is a little... It's the most plausible just because it's the most, like, simple.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't make sense that, one, she would wait 3 years to report her missing if she was going to report her missing. 2, I might just be assuming here, but especially back in the 40s, I couldn't imagine a sex worker going to the police for anything.
Nah.
And, I mean, that's the only, like, thing where maybe it took her 3 years because she's like, I can't go tell the cops. But it's been 3 years and I haven't seen her, so now I have to do something. But after 3 years, she's dead.
Yeah.
No one goes missing for 3 years and isn't dead. I don't think, at least. I think most people are assumed dead.
Yeah. Oh, so that tree you're talking about, it's an actual type of tree, a species of trees.
I thought so.
Yeah. The scientific name, Ulmus galbra.
That sounds like an orc.
Yeah. I'm the orc.
Ulmus galbra.
It's a witch elm or Scots elm.
Scots elm.
Yep. Because it's mostly around that area, so they give it two different names, I guess.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. Supposedly it's because of the way the... refers to its wood being planked, and not to witches, who is said to shun elm trees.
Oh. Not an elm tree.
Apparently not. They shun them. So apparently these trees weren't good for much, so that's why they weren't used for a whole lot. Chopped down.
I guess they're good for a makeshift coffin.
Yep.
Okay, so theory number 2.
Ooh.
Theory number 2.
Number 2.
Jack Mossop.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, so this one's wild.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How wild?
I'm about to tell you, boy.
Ooh, very wild.
So, in 1953, a woman named Una Mossop made a report to police that her ex-husband, Jack Mossop, had confessed to family members that he had put a woman in a tree with a Dutchman named Van Ralt. She claims he told them he had been out drinking with Van Ralt. Weird name. I don't think that's his actual name. But so he told him that he was out drinking with his good old buddy Van Ralt at a pub named the Littleton Arms, where they encountered this mysterious woman.
Ooh. He claimed she became very drunk and passed out in the car as they drove. The two men placed the woman in a Wych Elm trunk for her to later wake up in and see the error of her ways.
Heavy quotes. You know. Oh.
Yeah.
Because they were out drinking.
Yeah.
Bitch got drunk. They're like, oh, you can't get that drunk, though. So we're going to put you in a tree. So that way when you wake up tomorrow, you're like, oh, man, I done goofed.
Jack was sent to a mental hospital in Stanford after claiming to have a recurring dream of a woman staring at him from within a tree. He would die in the hospital before the body would be found in the tree. So one, who the fuck just decides to place a woman in a tree?
I know, that's not like a, oh, she's drunk. Let's go put her, like, that's some frat boy shit.
Yeah. You know they probably did some shit and they were trying to hide it.
Oh yeah, if this was real, they definitely Cosby'd her.
Yep. In another version of this story, Una contacted a newspaper under the name Anna Clary. She wrote that Jack had become involved with a German spy ring with Van Ralt. She claimed that during a night of drinking with Van Ralt and his unnamed girlfriend, Van Ralt got into a fight with her and strangled her to death. Jack would help Van Ralt to stuff the woman's body in the tree. Ah, damn.
Messed up both ways. One explains why she's dead, though, but I don't think... Well, no, she was a fucking corpse.
Yeah, true.
So in both versions, Mossop ends up in Stafford County Mental Hospital. Whether or not either version of this story is true, Mossop did end up in the hospital, and his death certificate shows both his place of and time of death being in the county hospital on August 15th, 1942. So regardless if the story is true, he did end up in a hospital. Like, the hospital part's true.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for the best theory? This was a legitimate theory.
Real quick.
What?
Are the cats out?
No. Why?
I keep hearing something fucking going like clicking. Or like banging, like really soft tapping.
Man, were you haunted by another poltergeist?
Make up some coffee, ghost.
Yeah, go make yourself fucking useful, you fucking dead-ass piece of shit.
Gonna be here, pay rent. Damn.
Yeah. Where's the fucking rent? Rent!
You are 4 months behind.
Oh, well.
Alright, so what's the best theory?
Theory number 3. Witchcraft.
Ooh, spooky.
In 1945, anthropologist and archaeologist Margaret Murray proposed the theory that this had been an occult black magic ritual killing.
Real quick. They have nothing to do with criminology whatsoever in that aspect, other than studying the bones.
Yeah, no, she has no business in this, but she was so sure this is a black magic occult killing. She claimed the single hand being removed from the woman suggested this was a killie.
A killie?
This was a killie.
It's a killie.
That's a little bit of a killie.
You wanna go killie?
This is a killing for the ritual known as the Hand of Glory. That was far.
Glory?
You want some of this Hand of Glory, boy? But okay, so the Hand of Glory, from what I could find on it, is usually taken from a hanged victim, someone who hanged for like serious crimes. You cut off their right hand, and I guess it's supposed to be like a good luck charm. So it doesn't fit in this at all, because no one knows who she was, and she wasn't hung. She was just thrown in a fucking Wych Elm tree. That's literally the only reason. But this was like a legitimately proposed theory.
Yeah.
So stupid. Really stupid.
So 2 reasons why that would not work. One, she wasn't hanged. Mm-hmm. No one knows how she died. She might have suffocated, she might have not. You can't tell.
No.
2, they left her hand behind, so that basically kills the purpose of taking the hand.
They didn't even take the hand! No, but stupid.
Well, we know they probably cut the hand just so they can fit the body in the tree.
Probably just put it in the fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There was one more theory, but it was somehow even more dumb than that, so I didn't even bother including it.
How dumb?
There was I forget the guy's name, because it obviously has nothing to do with this.
Ooh.
Because there was a German spy who was caught landing in the area around the time this woman would have died.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if he either had a female partner or she was chasing him, like war shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. The theory was that the woman who was either his partner or chasing after him was the woman. But this woman who was in question is known. They know when and where she died. Not only that, but she was 6 feet tall.
Jesus.
So obviously not the 5 foot tall woman in the tree.
Nah.
But somehow that's still this could have been it. No. What? It's as dumb as last episode when they're like the torso killer was fucking Jack the Ripper. Just because he was doing his shit in the same area.
Yep.
So yeah, somehow even stupider than the black magic theory. Those are literally all the theories I could find, other than people just hella speculating. Which, I mean, maybe I should have included, because maybe that'd actually be better than those fucking official theories.
That'd be funny.
But yeah, those are the theories. So obviously with the galaxy brain level theories there, no one knows who the fuck she was. No one knows who killed her.
Nope.
Still unsolved to this day. How crazy, with the amount of sheer genius put on display with this. But no, you're right. It probably was Lord Cobham. I imagine she was probably I don't know, a maid for him or something, or maybe a fucking mistress.
Yeah.
And then he's just oh, well, I got her pregnant. Ooh. Well, actually, I think they would have found evidence that she was pregnant. So maybe she was trying to extort him for something.
Depends on how far long she was pregnant for.
True, but this is 1940. I don't think they had pregnancy tests, so I don't think she would be able to really know until she started showing signs.
But then there'll be morning sickness. The fetus would still be developing. So if she died, there basically won't be any evidence of a baby left, because it would have dissolved, because there'd be nothing but skin and organs. There'd be no bones.
No bones. It would just been adrenochrome.
Ooh,
I love me some adrenochrome.
Well, that was today's story.
That was today's story. Yes, it was one of the more interesting ones, just because it's so weird, and it's just weird to me that these ones where they don't know anything about these people is just super weird.
Yeah,
the fact that no one came forward.
No one at all.
So
I don't know who it was.
It was probably Lord Pigcorn.
It's always them.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a short one. I was gonna put this in. I was working on a Victorian era urban legends episode, and this was gonna go in it.
Yeah.
But this one was pretty much episode length for us anyway, so I was just we'll just do an episode on this.
Okay, cool.
I don't really feel like doing a list one yet either anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes the list ones are just
boring.
Yeah, so I am in the works on finally writing up the Black Dahlia script.
Nice.
So that one might be ready within the next couple of weeks.
Good shit.
Other than that, the show's been going a lot.
Yay.
Holy
Thank you all.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Holy shit. The amount of times all of our stuff has been listened to is crazy. It's not just one episode.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. Might as well just keep rolling with this then. Obviously we're doing something right.
Yep.
So for everyone who's new here, we do have a Patreon.
Yeah.
If you want to give us some money.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
It's only $1 a month. I only have the one tier because I don't have the time to offer anything cool to people.
For $1, you get a mystery gift. Ooh.
Ooh,
Just
mystery.
put a fucking duck in there.
Fucking Adam and Eve. Fucking, you get one free mystery gift. Here's a fucking used vibrator.
Ew.
No,
No, thank you. Why is it so kind of sticky?
I kind of want to make like a sticker. It's like, because we keep telling people if they join the Patreon, they'll join the cult.
Oh yeah.
Make some kind of like cult sticker and just send that. Like, you know, hey, I joined a cult or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know,
cults.
something like that. But yeah,
Don't join cults, people. It's not fun.
other than ours,
Yes,
ours is
join
cool
ours.
though.
Oh,
Ours is
fun.
like the fucking old school cult.
See, we're not gonna make you all worship us and give us money for no reason, and then die at the end of it.
Unless you want
I'm not gonna
to.
drink Kool-Aid or the Flavor Aid,
No, you're gonna drink fucking.
vodka and tequila and whatever else you have in your fridge.
Dude, I need to get some more Irish cream.
Ah, the Irish cream.
I didn't realize you had to put it in the fridge.
Really?
Yeah,
Brandon.
I know. Well, I think I've always drank it too fast to have to put it in the fridge.
Brandon, you need to look at your bottles, Brandon.
I know.
Also, I
know.
realized something.
What?
We have stopped saying our names at the beginning of every episode.
Yeah, we have we?
Yeah.
I mean, I do put it on the episode artwork.
Oh, true.
So, but yeah, Patreon, $1 a month. Help us out. That'd be sick. But if you don't want to do that, it's fine. Because just listening to this shit is good enough.
Yeah.
We're on all the platforms.
We appreciate y'all. It's awesome.
If you have anything you want to tell us, we do have an email, hecate'sdoorwaypod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We're on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and I think Facebook. I don't really check Facebook.
We should.
I mean, they had like a podcast thing for a while, but then they just stopped it. So I was like,
yeah.
whatever, that's fine.
I think they're trying to scam people.
Oh yeah, it's Facebook, so
Yeah.
probably. But yeah, we're on all the sites. I think that's about it, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's about it. I don't think we have anything else to tell them.
Alright, well, thanks for listening, you filthy goddamn goblins. You know, that's what they're gonna be called, goblins.
I don't think they're gonna like that.
You're just a bunch of fucking goblins.
And then they're beautiful goblins, okay? Not filthy.
You can choose to be a hobgoblin if you want. How about that?
Oh, no, hobgob.
No, hobgob. Hobgob. Hobgob.
Alright.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Everyone, that's Brandon over there. My name's Gabriel.
Where?
Fuck you. Blessed be. You all have a good day.
Hail the Dark Lord.
Woo!